A very good morning to you. Today we will be discussing exercise 2.1. So first question of exercise 2.1 is identify polynomial in one variable. Means we are given up with some polynomials. We have to identify whether they are the polynomial in one variable or not. So first part is 4x square minus 3x plus 7. So look here, in this polynomial we are having three terms. First term is 4x square, second term is minus 3x, and the third term is plus 7. So first term, what is the variable? Variable is x in the first term. In the second term also the variable is x, and in the third term that is a constant term. So we say that all the terms are having only one variable, and power of the first term variable in the first term is 2, which is a whole number. Power in the second term, power of the variable in the second term is also a whole number. Power of the variable in the third term is also a whole number. Since 7 constant polynomial, and the constant polynomial is having the degree 0. So we say that it is a polynomial, and it is a polynomial in one variable, that is polynomial in variable x. Now look at the second part, y square plus under root 2. So here the variable of the first term is y and second term is a constant polynomial. I have told you that if we are having a suppose quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, like in the first case, then a, b, c are the constants. Similarly here it is ax square plus ay square plus b. So here also the constants are a and b. So the coefficient of y square is 1 and the constant term is under root 2. So I have already told you that the constant can be any real number. It can be a rational number or it can also be an irrational number. So under root 2 is a irrational number, but it is in a rational number, and since the power is of the variable is 2 here, and in the second case the power is 0, that means the power of the variable is a whole number. So we say that yes, it is a polynomial. And what is the variable in this polynomial? Y is the variable in this polynomial. So the second part also the answer will be yes, it is a polynomial of degree 2, and it is a polynomial in one variable, that is the variable of the polynomial is y. It can be written as py. Now the third part, 3 root t plus t root 2. Now if you write 3 root t, so under root of t can be written as t raised to the power 1 by 2. Square root of any number is basically that number raised to the power 1 upon 2. This we have already discussed. So this can be rewritten as 3t raised to the power 1 upon 2 plus of root 2 into t. I have written the coefficient first and then I have written the power, the variable. So in the second term the variable is t and the power of the variable is 1, which is a whole number. But in the first term variable is t, in both the term variables is t, but the power of the variable in the first term is 1 by 2. So this, since the power is not a whole number, we say that 3t plus t root 2 is not a polynomial. No, it is not a polynomial. Why it is not a polynomial? Because the power of variable is not a whole number. Is not a whole number. I hope that is clear. Now the next part number 4. Again in part number 4, y plus 2 upon y, it can be written as y raised to the power 1 plus 2y raised to the power minus 1, because 2 upon y is there, so it can be written as 2 into 1 upon y, and 1 upon y can be written as y raised to the power minus 1. So again it is not a polynomial. So I suppose it is clear, it is not a polynomial, since the variable power of the variable is not a whole number. Now here in the fifth part, x power 10 plus y power 3 plus t power 15. So here you can see that all the terms we are having variables, but in the first term the variable is x, in the second term the variable is y, and the third term the variable is t. All the powers of the variables are whole number, that is 10, 3 and 50, but in all the three terms the variable are different. There are three different variables in this polynomial. So it is a polynomial, but it is not a polynomial in one variable. So no, it is not a polynomial in one variable, it is a polynomial in three variables. Okay, in the question it was asked, we have to identify whether it is a polynomial in one variable or not. No, it is not a polynomial in one variable, it is a polynomial in three variables. Okay, question number 2. Write the coefficient of x square. So here we can see that there are three terms, 2 plus x square plus of x. So coefficient of x square here, since it is x square, and x square can be written as 1x square. So the coefficient of x square here will be what? It will be plus 1. Similarly here, the coefficient of x square, again it is minus x square, and minus x square can be written as minus 1x square. So the coefficient of x square in this case will be minus 1. I suppose it is clear. Here in the third part, pi upon 2x square. So very simple, pi upon 2x square. Clearly it is visible here. What is the coefficient of x square? Coefficient of x square is pi upon 2. And if the coefficient of x is asked, so coefficient of x will be plus 1. Now here in the fourth part, under root 2x minus 1, coefficient of x square, you can clearly see that there is no term of x square. So this, or we can say under root 2x minus 1 can be written as under root 2x minus 1 plus of 0x square, because 0 multiplied by x square will be 0. So the coefficient of x square here will be what? 0, because if there is no term of x square, then the coefficient of the x square will be 0. Okay, now give question number 3. Give binomial of degree 35. Binomial means a polynomial. It should have how many terms? It should have 2 terms. And the degree is 35 means the highest power of the variable should be 35. So it can have many infinite number of polynomial we can have with binomial and degree 35. So any example you can give, just like for example I am giving, let's take x raised to the power 35 plus 3. Here we are having 2 terms, x raised to power 35 and plus 3, these are the 2 terms. So since it is having 2 terms, so it is a binomial, and the highest power of the variable is 35. The power of x is 35 here, so it is a binomial with degree 35. In the second term, the power of the variable will be 0 because it is a constant polynomial. You can take any value. Okay, and I have already told you that any polynomial of degree n, the number of terms cannot be more than n plus 1. Okay, so you can write any, but here you have to give a specific is given binomial. Now monomial of degree 100. So monomial, any monomial you can write, like let's take example 5x raised to the power 100. So it is having only one term, so it is a monomial and the power of the variable is 100. So the degree of this polynomial will also be 100. Now question number 4. Write the degree of the given polynomials. What is the degree of the polynomial? Degree of a polynomial is the highest power of the variable. So like in the first case, the highest power of the variable in the first case is 3. Since it is having 3 terms, 7x, here the power of the variable is 1, 4x square, power of the variable is 2, 5x cube, power of the variable is 3. So the highest power of the variable is 3. And remember one thing, a polynomial can be written in many ways, but this is the standard form of a polynomial. When a polynomial is written in the decreasing order of their degree, if the terms are written in the decreasing order of their degree, like here the degree of x is 3, then degree of x is 2, degree of x is 1, then 0. So this is a standard form of polynomial. So the power of the highest power is 3, so the degree of the given polynomial is 3. Similarly here, this is not written in the standard form, since minus y square is having degree 2 and 4 is having degree 0. So standard form, if I ask you to write it in standard form, it would be minus y square plus 4. Okay, understood? But never mind, we have to find out the degree, that is the highest power of the variable. The variable in this polynomial is y and the highest power is 2. So the degree of this polynomial will be 2. Now in the third case, 5t minus under root 7. We are having 2 terms and the first term is 5t. So variable is t here, the highest power is 1, and second case it is a constant polynomial, so highest power is 1 only, the degree will be 1. And fourth case we are having 3, so this is a constant polynomial. 3 can be written as 3x raised to the power 0. X raised to power 0 will be 1, so 3 into 1 equals to 3. That means any constant polynomial will have, what is the power of the variable in any constant polynomial? That is 0. So the degree will be 0 in this case. Okay, in question number 5, we have to classify the following as linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial or cubic polynomial. We know that linear polynomial is a polynomial which is having degree equal to 1. Quadratic polynomial is a polynomial whose degree is 2. Cubic polynomial is having degree 3 and so on. So in the first case, x square plus x, we are having 2 terms and it is arranged in the descending order of degree, that is in the standard form. So highest power of the variable x is 2 in this case. So it is, the degree of the polynomial is 2 and it is a quadratic polynomial. Second case, x minus x cube. The degree of first term is 1 and the degree of second term is 3. Highest power of the variable is 3. So it is the polynomial of degree 3, that is a cubic polynomial. In the third case, we are having 3 terms. First term we are having degree 1, second term we are having degree 2 and the third term we are having degree 0. So it is a polynomial of degree 2. So it is a quadratic polynomial. 1 plus x, again we are having 2 terms. First term is a constant term, so it is having degree 0, and the second term we are having x, that means the degree is 1. So the degree highest power is 1. We say that it is a linear polynomial. Similarly in the next case also 3t. So the power of t will be 1 in this case and the degree is 1, so it is also a linear polynomial. R square. So the degree of a polynomial here will be 2, since the highest power of variable r is 2 here. So degree is 2, it will be a quadratic polynomial. Next is 7x cube. 7x cube, the power of the variable is 3. So it is a, highest power is 3 and it is a polynomial of degree 3, that is a cubic polynomial. So with this we have ended the exercise. Next we will be studying the zero of polynomial.